high call series.
Thoughts, high order thinking section. Do you think that it is important to work hard to be a successful in life? Explain with reference to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So, working hard is often considered as a way to success, isn't it? So, do you think that it is important to work hard to be successful? Is it really true that we need to work hard to become successful? So we need to write the answer with reference to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay. See what the answer is? Yes. I do believe that hard working is important to become successful in life. That hard work is the way to achieve what we have dreamt of achieving in our life. That is what eventually success is. Even when he was a boy, he wanted to do something with his aeronautical engineering. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He worked hard, and that is why by the end he ended up by being called as the Missile Man of India, isn't it? Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is actually known as the Missile Man of India because he worked hard for that. Right? So, I do believe that hard working is important. It's very important. Without hard working, it's impossible to achieve anything in our life. If we really want to achieve something, we have to work hard. How? Because, why? Because success, to become successful in life. Why? That hard work is the way to achieve what we have dreamt of achieving in our life. We all have many dreams. For example, we have the boy. What is his dream? To become a scientist. By simply sitting somewhere, is it possible to become a scientist all of a sudden? No. Right from now itself, we start to think in a different way. We start to look at things in a different way so that we will develop this process called thinking, and only then, when we start to look at the common things in a different way, then only we can think differently. Okay? If we all think in the same way, then nobody can become a scientist. We have to think in a different way. We have to look at things in a different way. And only then we can become a scientist. Right? So we have to work hard. We have to learn a lot of things. We have to learn a lot of things. Only then we can achieve things in our life. We can dream of being anything, achieving anything. That is very silly. But if we want to achieve that, definitely we have to work hard. That is what eventually success is. See, SLVs. So satellite launching vehicles. We tried, so many times we failed. But we tried to learn new things from that and we tried to make the next attempt a successful one, isn't it? We tried to learn things out of what the failures were. And what happened? Now we are one of the leading countries in the world who can successfully make satellite launches in the world. Even bigger countries like Russia, America, France, all these countries send their satellites over here and we send it from our satellite launching packs. Why? We have worked hard and achieved that success. In the olden days, I have told you in the lesson or in the class also, our first satellite, Aryabhatta, was launched from a Russian launching stations. But now, we launch their satellites. So that is what success is, and that success we got from the hard work. Okay, so hard work is essential if you have to become successful in our life. So children, now we have got something to learn in the grammar, and that is about a present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. So perfect means what? Perfect means what? What do you mean by present perfect tense? Okay, we will analyze it first. Perfect means all clear, isn't it? Done, finished, isn't it? Okay, so present means now. So what do you mean by present perfect tense? Something that is done just now, that's it. We have finished something at the time of speaking. We might have started it anytime. We might have started it today morning and we finished it now. It's noon now. Or we started it yesterday, last week, last month. Doesn't matter. Okay? So, if we want to express an action, that we have completed just now, just before we're speaking. Okay? So something that we have finished just before speaking is expressed in a present perfect tense. Something that is perfect at the time of speaking, present. Okay? So an action that is perfect at the time of speaking is expressed in the present perfect tense. Okay? So, example, it's a holiday and you went to your friend's house. Okay, you went to your friend's house and when you went there, your friend was eating breakfast. So, his mother offered you also breakfast and you do not want to eat it because your stomach is already full. And you do not want to eat anymore. So what do you say? I have eaten my breakfast. Isn't it? I have eaten my breakfast. Okay? Or in the evening, you came back from the school. You kept your clothes back there, changed your clothes, and after some times, your mother came and saw you watching TV. Okay, your mother came and your mother saw you watching TV. Now, mother actually has a doubt. Usually, you will complete your homework first, and then you will go for watching TV, isn't it? Usually you will do your homework first and then you will go for watching TV. Now, why are you watching TV now? Then she will ask you and you will say, what do you say? I have done my homeworks. I have done my homework. Means what? Yes, you had already completed your homeworks and now you're watching the TV. Got it? Yes. So think, just then your father came. You're watching TV over there. Your mother asked it. You said, I've completed my homework. Your father came. Your father saw you watching TV. And your father asked your mother, what is he doing? Okay. Your father asked your mother, what is he doing? And then your mother says, what? He has completed his works. What does she say? He has completed his works. So, just before she said that, you had completed that, isn't it? Yes. So, we use present perfect tense to express an action that has just been completed just before we say it. Okay? So, we use present perfect tense to express an action that has just been completed or just before we say about it. Okay? Right. Now, let us have a look at these sentences once. See, have eaten, have done, has completed. So we use have forms in a perfect tense. So which are the have forms? Has, have, had, isn't it? Yes, these three are the perfect tense forms, right? And in that, had is a past tense, isn't it? Yes, had is a past tense, so we want to use that. We want to use had in the present perfect tense form because had is a past tense. So what do? We use has or have. We use a has or have plus past participle form of the verb. So what do we use there? We use a past participle form. So what do you mean by past participle form? See, every verb has got three forms. Okay. Say for example, we write work. Yeah, past tense is worked. The past participle also is worked. If we write eat, past tense is ate. Past participle is eaten. Okay. If we use play, past tense is played. Past participle also is played. So this is what we call the V3, the third form of a verb or a past participle form of the verb. Okay, the third form of the verb or a past participle form of the verb. Right? So that is used after the have form. See, I have eaten. Has, have. I is a subject, so we use a have. Then V3, eaten. The second sentence also we used I. Okay, if I use you here, this also will change into your. Okay, so again you is plural, so we have used have done. Then he is a singular. He is a singular, so we used has there. But after has and have, eaten, third form of the verb eat. Done, third form of the verb do. Completed, third form of the verb complete. Okay. So after has, have, the have forms, we use a third form of the verb. Okay. So that is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is used to express an action that has just been completed as we say it. The structure is has or have plus a past participle form of the verb or the V3. Past participle form of the verb is also known as a V3. Okay. So has is used when the subject is a singular. We use has when the subject is a singular. Have is used when the subject is a plural or a first personal pronoun I. Okay. So that is about the present perfect tense. Now we have got an activity, some exercises are there. So we will do that and then we will continue with the remaining part of the lesson. Right. And so what is the common factor there? Has or have plus a yes, V3. So if it is a present perfect tense, we use either has or have plus V3, past participle form of the verb. Isn't it? So it's quite easy to identify the present perfect tense because we need to check for has and have, and then the verb that comes after that will be in its third form, present past participle. Okay. So that will be the verb in the present perfect tense. So what is the first sentence given here? Arjun has reached his school. Arjun has reached his school. So we have a has here, na? Because we are talking about Arjun, only a single person, we have used the has here. Okay, so has plus reach. Present tense is reach, past tense is reached, past participle also is reached, isn't it? Yes. So what is the verb that is in present perfect tense in the first sentence? It is has reached, isn't it? Okay, now we will drag this box and keep it over here. Yes, and has reached is inside the box now. Right? Right. The next one. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam has inspired many Indians to work in the field of science and technology. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam has inspired many Indians to work in the field of science and technology. So again, we need to look for has or have. Yes, we have has here and has inspired. Inspire, inspired, inspired are the three forms, isn't it? Inspired is the present tense form. Inspired is the past tense form. Inspired is the past participle form also, right? Okay, so what is the verb in the present perfect tense here? Has inspired, right? Okay, get right. Done. So in the first sentence, Arjun has reached his school. The verb in the present perfect tense is has reached. In the second sentence, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam has inspired many Indians to work in the field of science and technology. The verb in the present perfect tense is has inspired. Right? Okay. Now, I'll keep the screen the same for a minute so that you can read these two sentences once again thoroughly. Right? Now the next exercise here in the fun with the grammar. Fill in the blanks with the present perfect tense form of verbs given in the brackets. So here we have about 4 sentences. All the sentences has one blank each, isn't it? Yes, and all the sentences have a verb in the bracket also. Make, revise, give, design. Okay, so what we need to do? Fill in the blanks with the present perfect tense forms of verb. So what we need to do is we need to convert this into a present perfect tense. Right? We need to convert this into a present perfect tense and use that to complete these blanks. Right? So the first one, I dash a portrait of my grandmother. I dash a portrait of my grandmother. Make is a word given here. The verb is make. So I is used. So after I, we have to use a have. Right? I have, make. What are the 3 forms of make? Make, made, made. Isn't it? Make, made, made. Now what is the answer? I have made a portrait of my grandmother. Yes. I have made a portrait of my grandmother. Now, Arjun dashed the lesson twice. Revise. So, Arjun is a single person, no? So, we have to use a has. So, Arjun has revised. Revise, revised, revised. Revised, revised, revised. Isn't it? Yes, the three forms. Now, Arjun has revised the lesson twice. Right? Now, the teacher dash as a project work on satellites. Give. The teacher is a singular. Teacher is a single person, not teachers. It's a teacher. So what do we use there? The teacher has. Give. What are the three forms of give? Give, gave, given. What is it? Give, gave, given. Isn't it? So the teacher has given us a project work on satellites. Yes. A teacher has given us a project work on satellites. Now the fourth one. The scientists of India dash many satellites. The scientists of India dash many satellites. In the bracket we have a design. Design. The scientists of India. Scientists means plural. More than one people are there. Scientists. So the scientists of India have designed. Design, designed, designed. Design, designed, designed. So the scientists of India have designed. It's a plural here. That's why we have a have here. Okay? Yes. So all the four sentences are set. I have made a portrait of my grandmother. Arjun has revised the lesson twice. The teacher has given us a project work on satellites. The scientists of India have designed many satellites. So they are the four complete sentences. And now I will keep the screen the same for another minute so that yes, we can read the four sentences once again. Okay? Yes. So now it is let us spell. When we join two words to form a new word, it's called a compound word. It's called a compound word. For example, yes, we have seen it. Yes. Base is a word. Ball is a word. Base is a different word. Ball is a different word. When we combine these together, we get a new word, that is baseball. So baseball is a compound word. What is a compound word here? Baseball is a compound word. Right? So in the same way, we need to make three more words. So footprints. Footprint. Yes. Foot is a different word. Print is a different word. When we combine these two together, we get a compound word, and that is the footprint. Right? Foot is a different word. Print is a different word. When we combine these two things together, we get a new word, that is a footprint, that is a compound word, because it has two words inside it. Now, butterflies, isn't it? Yes, flies. Butter plus flies, butterflies. You know, butter is something that we eat. Flies are something that we hate. But the butterflies, something we love, isn't it? Huh? So butter is a different word. Flies is a different word. Butterflies is an entirely different word, and that is a compound word. Right? Passport. 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 Okay. Pass means entry. Port means somewhere we can have the ships on the shore. Passport is a small booklet which we need to have if we want to go abroad. Okay, isn't it? So one word, second word, when combined it together, we get an entirely different word, a new word, and that is a compound word. Right? So base plus ball is baseball. Foot plus print is footprint. Butter plus fly is butterflies. Pass plus port, passport. Right? Now I'll keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can read these words once again. Think about some other words which you might have, which you can make. Right? So I'll keep the screen for a minute. Right? Fill in the blanks with the suitable letters to form meaningful words taken from the lesson. You may use the clues given in the box. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 words are there actually. There are 4 words, and the problem is some letters are missing in that. See, some blanks are given there. No? So what we need to do is we need to fill these blanks and write the complete word here. This space is given to us for writing the word with a complete spelling. Make it a meaningful word. Right? So F dash, V dash, U R dash, T dash. F dash, V dash, U R dash, T dash. F A V O U R I T E. Yes, favorite, isn't it? Do we have favorite? Yes, favorite is here. F dash, V dash, U R dash, T dash. F A V O U R I T E. Favorite. Done. Second one. Dash C dash E N dash I dash T. Scientist. S C I E N T I S T. Scientist, isn't it? S C I E N T I S T. S C I E N T I S T. Scientist. Right? Third one. A dash, R dash, S dash, A dash, E. A E R O S P A C E. What is that? A E R O S P A C E. Do we have aerospace? Yes, we have aerospace. A E R O S P A C E. Aerospace. Last one. Dash A dash E L dash I dash E. Dash A dash E L dash I dash E. S A T E L L I T E. Satellite. Isn't it? Satellite. Satellite. Okay. So now the four words are FAVOURITE, favorite. SCIENTIST, scientist. AEROSPACE, aerospace. SATELLITE, satellite. Right? So all the four words you have completed. And I'll keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can check the spellings once again. Right? Unscramble the following letters to form words. The first one has been done for you. So, yes, we have 8 words, but the problem is that the spelling is mixed up. So, the spelling is ROAD, but that is mixed up and given here as a BOAR, isn't it? Alright. So, in the same way, we need to unscramble these letters and make it a complete word. Huh? The second one is ESTA. ESTA. So, shall we make it something like SEAT, seat? Yes, we have a SEAT, seat. SEAT, seat. AENM. AENM. NAME, name. Yes, we have. NAME, name. OJB, JOB, job. 3 letters are easy, isn't it? Yes. OKWR. OKWR. WORK, work. WORK, work. SASDY, days. 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 Yes. DAYS, days. OCIR. COIR. Yes. Coir. 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 OBKOS. OBKOS means books. BOOKS. Yes. Right? So ROAD, road. NAME, name. WORK, work. COIR, choir. SEAT, seat. JOB, job. DAYS, days. BOOKS, books are the words that we get when we unscramble the letters given there. Right? Fine. So, I will keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can check whether yes, what we have done here by unscrambling is correct or not. Right? And sometimes we may be able to make some other words also from this word, letters. Okay? So you can try that also. Right?